everyone, Joy here. I'm back with the 6 Minimalist home tour. Yes, I look fabulous and my makeup is a little bit stronger because I'm actually practicing on my face, something I will do for my model. I'm really excited about this week's Minimalist home tour because my home is pretty clean, and also I purchased an item that I actually purchased in the past before but got rid of, but now I got it again. I guess you'll be able to see how my home is becoming a little bit less minimalist but even more organized. Maybe aesthetically it's more minimalist, but in reality, as far as how many items I own, it's not as minimalist anymore. But at the same time, I have this innate understanding that for me, minimalism, it was really just a tool. And as tempting as it is to sort of settle into an identity that's easy and, you know, in a way well-defined, instead of really figuring out what works for me and what my life should look like for me. I think it's impossible to sort of stay the same in your life unless you're really stubborn. We are evolving all the time. Ourselves are evolving. It's actually a little silly for us to be expected to remain the same. It's very tempting to water ourselves down, right? Make other people feel comfortable. Of course, there's a certain level of responsibility that you have to do, right? Just as it's a parent's responsibility to take care of their children. We make certain decisions knowing the consequences, so on and so forth. And that has a lot to do with what kind of life you envision for yourself and what kind of relationships you want to have in your life, what kind of lifestyle you want to live. I mean, your ideal life, the life that is in alignment with the best version of yourself, the happiest version of yourself, the most healthy version of yourself. I would say I have a lot of blessings in my life, you know. That being said, though, there's still some things in my life that I really want for myself. And it's really tempting to, again, settle into the roles that society tells you to do, right? For example, as a young woman, my role would be get married and have children as soon as possible. You know, there's so many expectations put upon each one of us. I question these things, right? Because what if I don't feel like I'm 100% myself? What if performing certain roles or putting myself in certain situations, they don't bring out the happiest version of me? People will tell you how you're supposed to live. They'll give you even blueprints. They might even try to force you through laws and even through physically to mold you into what they want. But you have to keep in mind, the people who force you to live a certain life, they will not assume responsibility for the type of sacrifices that you have to make anyway. No one will live your life for you. Everyone will want to share in the credit for your success, but they will never want to share in the credit for your failure if you choose to do what they tell you to do. So at the end of the day, if we have to be the ones responsible for our own lives, then we should be the ones who take full responsibility, but also full ownership over the type of life that we want to live. Because again, like I said, other people will not be there to cover for you for all of your decisions. So you might as well make the decisions that make most sense to you. And that's what I want to talk about for this week's Minimalist intro. I hope you liked it. And without further ado, let's start this week's Minimalist home tour. I'm so excited. Let's go. Hello everyone, I'm back with this week's Minimalist home tour. As you can tell, my blanket has been washed. So what I do every time I wash my blanket, actually you can hear the rest of my bedding being washed. Because this is Korean household and we can turn up the heat on the floor quite high, I would actually give my floor a nice clean and then dry my blanket that way. And one of the biggest changes today, are you ready? Ta-da! Ta-da! So I actually invested into a hanger. So if you've been watching my channel, if you're OG follower, you already know I actually had the same exact hanger before in the past, but I decided to get rid of it because it was kind of like falling apart. And I felt like at the time it was taking up too much space and I didn't mind folding and putting away the laundry. But because I've sort of been preoccupied and kind of busy lately, I just kind of got tired of having to fold all my tops because they tend to be more flowy. So I decided to start hanging them. And I also happen to have more clothes. So we can do a mini closet tour if you guys are wondering about my wardrobe. I haven't really done a wardrobe tour. But as you can see, I got some dresses here. And these are all my coats. You can tell these are new. And some of them were gift. And there's some very cute blouses I have, flowery ones, and even this fuzzy one, and also my trusted workout t-shirt. It's actually so chromy right now, like you can see all the sweat stain, but I love wearing that. I just feel like that's my favorite outfit whenever I go to the gym, which I need to get back to. So that's what's going on. And again, I haven't really hung these, but This is a new pillow cover. Ta-da! So one of my pillows, if you paid attention, didn't have a cover, so I actually bought a new one just today. So this is very new. And of course, I've got my old pillow cover as well. So that's why they're drying there. And also I want to show you, this is where I rolled up my bed, so to speak. So this is how the bed looks like on the inside. And of course, those are all my pants and things like that I put on the basket, and I put away my stuffed animals up there. And even like the makeshift trash can that I use up here so that I can actually make some room to dry the blankets. Later on, I'll just put the roller back and then sleep like that and have the heat turned up all the way so it's not so cold tonight. So that's kind of like my cleaning day routine. I'm actually not going to go through the fridge because I don't have anything to hide, but I don't feel like going through it right now because that means I have to move everything and I'm just not with it, okay? So in the bathroom, you can see it's pretty clean as well. And again, I want to show you, hi. So there's a couple of new items, you know, Q-tips, makeup remover wipes, extra toothpaste kept up there, a new hairbrush, which I showed you last time. And also, this is so beautiful. It was a gift. I think it's by a company called Perfume de Mali, but it's a body cream that I'm saving. So one thing that I also want to show you, besides the face scrub, I'm actually keeping this lotion out because it's one of the oldest lotions that I own. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use this as a body lotion and go through them quickly because I have so many more lotions and things like that, even this cream as well. So whenever I have abundance, I actually have to go through them quickly. So that's what I'm going to do. That's why I kept them out there. Sometimes it's just to remind me to use that instead of the new products. So let's save electricity. Let's go into the kitchen. It's going to be a little bit loud. My apologies because my rest of my bedding is being washed right now. And over here, of course, I wanted to show you because I took a couple of shoes to work and I've also donated a couple of shoes. So this is what I have so far. I have some heels and things like that tucked away in there, I believe, which I'll show you in a second. I bought some more toilet paper and I put my backpack and purse here for the thumbnail shot, but usually it would just be hanging here. You already know how it is. Let's go down here first. Ta-da! Also, one thing that I wanted to show you is I'm using this black plastic bag as a makeshift trash bag because my trash bags are kind of big right now. I kind of want to fill these up before I move on there. By the way, nail check, super cute. I love these natural pink looking nails. Adorable. And also, let's move up here. So this is where a couple changes happen. So if you have been watching my channel, you know that I actually kept my accessories, underwear and things like that on top of my fridge, but I decided to put them here just to tuck them away so that I can have more space on top. Obviously, I just thought visually it'll give me more space as I'm reorganizing my home. And I also want to show you, look at that, happy holidays, y'all. So that's kind of new. So I kept all my bags up there and all my miscellaneous items. Obviously, I need to go through these pretty soon. And there's another stuffed animal that's kind of new, and my little box here, which was a gift. Very, very nice. And let's move up here. We have our mannequin head, and that, you guys, is the home tour for this week. I hope y'all liked it. And without further ado, let's go to the outro. So that was my minimalist home tour for this week. I hope y'all liked it. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time with more content. Bye!